What if the Acolyte was actually good? Like, really good. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deeper into Star Wars Amulius with a breakdown of the next two episodes, or specify episodes 3 and 4 slash if you're watching this out of order. If you enjoyed my last video and want more in-depth discussions, breakdowns, and more pitch videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button right there next to my name. It's free, it helps a ton, and you'll never miss an upload. Episode 3 begins with a cold open. Holonet feeds Hammer relentlessly, looping footage of ruined Adenid settlements, pundits sneering, "Where were the Jedi when the frontier burned?" Outer Rim resentment is being carefully weaponized. Core elites versus forgotten worlds. From their dim Christos bolt hole, the team watches the narrative twist like smoke. They're losing the war before the first saber ignites. Callan breaks the silence first. "We need eyes in the black market lanes. Smugglers no routes, Republic probes can't touch. I've got contacts ready to trade." Zane's jaw tightens. "We don't barter principles for shortcuts. Honor isn't negotiable," Callan snorts. "Honor's a luxury, kid. People are dying while you polish your moral code." Aaron Rysand, still half in shadow, arms crossed over scarred armor, finally speaks, voice low and rough like gravel under boots. 8 years hunting bounties taught me one thing: purity gets you a grave marker. Flexibility keeps you breathing. He tilts his head toward Zane. "You still wear the robes, means you haven't learned that lesson yet." Zane bristles. "And you abandoned them. What does that say?" Aaron's mouth quirks, just a flicker. "That I'm still alive to argue with you." Callan laughs outright. "I like him already." Kira rolls her eyes. "Great. Now we've got two cynics ganging up on the idealist. This'll end well." Despite the friction, Callan activates his plan. Smuggler intel arrives, flawless coordinates, patrol gaps, asteroid weak points. A surgical strike feels possible, then the trap snaps shut. Federation orchestrated bait. Blaster fire erupts. Celestis is stunned, hauled aboard a vanishing freighter. Recriminations crackle across comms. Zane's glare could melt Durasteel. Callan doesn't flinch. Save the sermon. I'm getting him back. He spends the next hours burning every favor he's hoarded. When the rescue hits, he's first in, reckless, furious, taking a bolt to the chest to shield Kira. He rises, bloodied, still moving. Post-rescue, slumped against a bulkhead, Callan meets Iron's steady gaze. "Thought you bounty hunters only cared about credits." Iron shrugs. "Sometimes the bounty is keeping idiots alive long enough to learn." A beat. "You're welcome for the assist, by the way." Callan grins through the pain. "Didn't see you asking for thanks." "Never do." Celestis, shaken, transmits to his father on Naboo. The aristocratic hologram offers relief, then outrage as Celestis severs ties. "Your empire is built on the same exploitation fueling this war. I'm done." Artem uncovers the deeper rot. Calestis' clan funded the original Adonai's mineral surveys. Blood money paid for his saber. The revelation hits like a gut punch. "Rejecting the credits doesn't erase where they came from," he mutters. Iron, leaning against the wall, breaks his silence. "Welcome to the galaxy, kid. Most of us carry someone else's sins before we earn our own." Celestis looks up sharply. "You sound like you've carried more than most. Enough to know guilt doesn't vanish when you walk away from the source." Iron's tone stays even. It just gets quieter. Artem's force visions crystallize. Adonai's lands guard hyperspace nexuses. Control them and the Federation can choke entire sectors. Blockades, corporate armies, it's all being rehearsed here. During the Pirate Alliance's inevitable collapse, Federation ambush, pirates scattering like roaches, Aaron fights beside them with lethal economy. When Kira nearly takes a flanking shot, his saber snaps out, deflecting it without flourish. Kira exhales. "Nice timing, Ghost." Aaron deactivates the blade. "I bill by the save. You're running a tab." She smirks. "Put it on Callan's account. He's good for it." Callan from the cockpit. "I heard that." Artem's hull walk is breathtaking, debris compressing into deadly spears as he chants. Waves crash eternal, empires fade to foam. They escape, but he's left trembling. Aaron catches his arm as he staggers inside. "You dance too close to the dark, poet." Artem meets his eyes. "And you pretend you don't feel it at all." A long pause. Aaron releases him. "Pretending keeps me functional." Prototype droids deploy, fast, adaptive, engineered to slaughter Adonais. The Jedi counterattack a doomed settlement. Zane spots the code flaw mid-battle. He slices a command unit, flips IFF tags, droids turn on each other in glorious confusion. Callan whoops over comms. That's my boy. Principles with a side of sabotage. Zane, breathing hard. It's not sabotage. It's creative de-escalation. Aaron, wiping ichor from his blade. Call it what you want. Just don't expect a parade. Artem captures a wounded Adonis warrior, restrains, heals, listens. The truth spills. False flag raids, staged atrocities, manufactured crisis to justify militarization. The Adonis were defending sacred ground all along. The revelation lands heavy. Zane stares at the floor. We believed the lie because we wanted to. Callan, everyone wants a villain that isn't them. Iron's voice cuts through. The real darkness isn't the Adonis or the Federation. It's the machinery that lets both sides pretend they're clean. He looks at each of them in turn. You're all still wearing enough of the Order's blinders to think truth alone will fix it. Zane challenges him. Then why come back? Why fight at all? Iran exhales slowly. Because the shadow I felt through the Force isn't just here. It's spreading, and walking away once was enough. A ghost of a smile. Besides, someone has to keep you idealists from getting yourselves killed. Kira chuckles. Admit it, you missed the company. Aaron doesn't answer, but he doesn't leave, either. The episode ends on a knife edge. They hold proof that could shatter the manufactured war, yet exposure makes them targets. Silence makes them accessories. Aaron stands at the viewport, silhouetted against stars. The institutions we trusted are already rotten, he says quietly. Question is, do you burn them down or try to carve out something better inside? No one answers. The choice hangs, mirroring the Jedi's coming tragedy. Every path tainted, every inaction a betrayal. Fade out on the hum of hyperspace and the faint lingering echo of banter that binds a fractured team just tightly enough to face what's coming. Episode 4, A Republic supply transport docks amid Christos' orbital chaos. Mira Zillion steps off 20, posture straight from temple drills, eyes bright with untested fire. Training saber at her hip, single pack slung over her shoulder. Zane greets her with a warm clasp, but worry shadows his smile. I asked the council to keep you on Coruscant. Mira lifts her chin. They said field experience is essential. Besides, Master, you need someone who actually follows protocol. Callan, lounging nearby, smirks. Great, another rule follower, just what this dumpster fire needed. Iron, arms crossed in the shadows, studies her. She's green, but green burns hot. To Mira, stay close. The galaxy doesn't grade on effort. Mira meets his gaze, unflinching. I've read your file, Rysand. Left the Order, became a hunter. Still alive. That's more than most. Iron's mouth twitches, almost a smile. File's outdated. I'm older and meaner. Kira chuckles. Welcome to the family, kid. We've got one idealist, one con man, one ghost, one noble mess, one poet, and now you. Balance achieved. Callan outlines the heist. Infiltrate the Federation's orbital vault, steal financial ledgers proving Senate bribery. Credits talk louder than Jedi lectures out here. Zane hesitates. Stealing evidence isn't the same as earning it. Iron cuts in dryly. Evidence doesn't care how you got it, only that you use it. Mira glances between them. So we're criminals now? Callan grins. Welcome to the Outer Rim, Padawan. Everyone's a criminal if the price is right. The heist unfolds with precision tension. Callan deploys holo projectors, phantom workers, fake corridors. Bribe tech triggers decoy alarms. Zane and Mira sense patrols, weave subtle mind tricks. Calestis cracks locks. Kira's budding sensitivity pings threats early. Inside the vault, encrypted transfers from Federation shells to Senate offices, millions funneled through consulting fees and charities. A voting block bought and paid for, enabling unchecked expansion. The rot is quiet, incremental, the prelude to greater shadows. They download redundantly. Alarm blares. Security droids swarm. Mira's first real fight, training saber sparking against armor until Zane covers her, showing live form adjustments. Breathe, flow, not force. They vent a bay, steal a shuttle, vanish into the black. Meanwhile, Artem deepens his bond with Stonesinger in their quiet sanctuary. No interrogation, just shared silence. Then the song. Vibrations carry millennia of history. Exile, displacement, rage as legacy. Artem opens his own scars through the Force. Clans fall. Dark years, redemption's fragile edge. Stonesinger responds with grief songs. Tears track Artem's face. Your exile mirrors mine. Together, harmony. Stonesinger agrees to carry a message to Adonis' elders. Some outsiders listen. A fragile bridge forms. Zine finds Celestis staring at ledger entries tied to his clan. Shame coils tight. Zane sits beside him, Privilege blinds, suffering reveals, awareness isn't failure, it's the beginning. Calestis exhales, I rejected the credits, but they're still in my blood. Zane, then use that blood to stop the cycle. Guilt paralyzes, action redeems. Mira, listening quietly, Temple never taught this part. Aaron from the doorway, temples don't teach reality. Reality teaches you, or kills you. Artem uncovers the traitor. Rendell Naberi, Calestis' distant cousin, trade liaison feeding intel to the Federation. Pragmatic, not malicious. Family advancement over ethics. Calestis insists on confronting him alone in the crystal mines. Glowing spires sacred to Adonais, symbolic of exploited wealth. Rendell tries charm, then blaster and vibroblade. Duel amid refracting light, force against desperation. Calestis disarms him cleanly, saber at throat. Rendell braces, Celestis deactivates. Go. Choose better. Tell our family legacy isn't complicity. I did. They can. Rendell flees. Mira later. We could have detained him. Justice. Justice without mercy is vengeance. I'm breaking the cycle, not feeding it. Aaron watching. Mercy's a gamble. Hope it pays off before it bites. The Adonais blockade clamps tighter. Reinforced, suspiciously tactical. Supplies dwindle, comms flicker. The team shifts to guerrilla ops. Hit and fade raids, sabotage, training locals in asymmetric war. Zane plans. Callan runs black market logistics. Mira learns combat's ugly truth. Callan to Mira mid-raid. Nice form, kid. Temple polish. But out here, dirty wins. Mira fires back. Dirty without purpose is just crime. Aaron covering flank. Purpose without results is suicide. Keep up. Kira's force surges. Visions flood her. Battles yet to come. Past echoes. Adonais fixate on her during raids. Try and capture over kill. Stonesinger explains she's nexus sensitive, attuned to the guarded hyperspace convergences, a living focal point amplifying cosmic flow. Revered once, now a target for study or exploitation. Kira shaken, I didn't ask for this. Celestis, none of us did, but we protect. Mira and Celestis guide her control, small steps amid chaos. The episode closes with threads tightening. Stolen proof of corruption, Stonesinger's diplomatic hope, blockade strangling Christos, Kira's perilous gift drawing eyes. Mira asks Zane quietly, Master, what if we're right and it changes nothing? Then we fight anyway. Surrender isn't balance, it's extinction. Iron at the viewport. Truth's a weapon. Question is who wields it first, the righteous or the corrupt? Callan, spoiler, it's never the righteous. Iron's faint smirk. That's why we cheat. The team stands together, fractured, bantering, unbreakable in the moment as the final confrontation looms against institutions already hollowed by lies. Fade on crystal glow and distant blockade fire.